Okay, quick cultural competency moment. We need to clarify what something means. Okay, so if somebody tell you being messy, okay, I need you to frame that in the context of what you heard. Okay? What they are not saying per se is that, let's say, your classroom is messy. Now, they might be. That's what I'm saying. You got to context clues. Listen to the whole thing. Come on, my educators. If you are told, okay, quit being messy. Okay. Depending on who told it to you and what they look like and the tone that come out, you might need to reflect and really decide. Look around your room. Is she nasty? And that's another one. Because usually if somebody like, oh, she nasty, that could go a couple ways too. So nasty and messy. Like nasty mouth, like, oh, look at it, just talking about people, just nasty. You ain't had to say that. You ain't have to look at her like that. You ain't have to, she just nasty. Or it could mean like, ugh, like she just open like 7-Eleven. That kind of nasty. That's another reference. I don't know if that's considered an idiom, figurative language, or what have you. I ain't trying to figure out similes and metaphors right now. But my point is, before you get mad, first of all, stay calm. Don't get offended, because words is words. Yes, they irritating and they hurt, but don't get your blood pressure up on nobody's words, because literally, don't. It's not even that serious. Be like, if a third grader know that they can completely ignore what you're saying, because really ain't nothing you can make them do. Like a third grader gets that concept. Like, okay, yeah, you can tell me to quit, but if I don't quit, what you gonna do? You can't make me stop. They know that. Like that, stop tapping the pencil. Tap, tap. Stop tapping the pencils. Tap, tap. If you don't quit tapping that pencil, what you gonna do? I'm gonna send you out. Good. I was tired of being in here NT way. I'm gonna call your mama. She ain't even home and our number don't work. Okay, now who looks stupid? And she gonna be irritated that you call her about some old petty matty stuff. Like, get a classroom management plan, lady. Come on. Seriously, that's the best you got is to call my mama? Like, if I get hurt, call my mama. Why? Emergency care, permission, incident report, but you can't handle a tap pencil situation. You got to go straight to my mama. You can't just say, would you please stop tapping it? Can you give me something else? I'm trying to teach. Good looking out. I appreciate that. Like, at least do that. No? Okay. So here's my point. You hear words like messy. That's probably meaning you in somebody else's business. Meaning you commenting or you saying little stuff to start stuff. I don't mean like the kindling in a fire. You doing something. So if somebody tell you quit being messy, I'm going to need you to reevaluate your life choices in terms of what have you been saying? Have you been talking about another teacher? Have you been making little unnecessary comments like, oh, you don't have your things? Well, I had mine ready 2 weeks ago. Whoa, they didn't give you because they gave me extra. Shut up. If what you're saying is not helping common sense, then you don't even need to say that. If you got extra, then give them to the person who don't. Oh my goodness, you haven't passed your certification test yet? Wow, I just passed mine the first time. And happy? Want a cookie? Okay, we're not going to do that. I'm so happy you passed your test. Okay? Great test results. I ain't going to bring up the fact that them DNA results. See, that's being messy. That's when you go somewhere you don't need to go. It's called hidden below the belt. You do not do that. So, cultural competency tip for today. If somebody tell you stop being messy, that means you saying or doing something out of pocket that you really don't need to be saying that's causing discord or some type of unnecessary negative energy in your environment, and people is really sick of you. And I don't mean sick like they about to physically ill. Y'all know what that means when somebody getting tired. If you a 5th grade teacher, I think this is the year you got to teach figurative language and idioms. So you know what I mean when somebody say you getting on my nerves and you about to make me catch a case. Y'all know what that's cultural. Okay, well, y'all might not know what that means. Some of y'all know what it means when you say y'all about to make me catch a case because you didn't. Yeah, that's a whole nother lesson. So this video about to be over. Because I know some of y'all done got to a district and you're like, I'm hearing language. I don't know what they mean when they say, I wish you would. No, do not make the wish. It's not Make-A-Wish Foundation. There is no good intent. What they're telling you is shut up. Stop. Don't. Okay? Don't. You better not. Okay, this ain't no triple dare, double dare promise to repeat. Somebody say, I wish you would. They don't. So don't, ain't no genie in a bottle. And no, there's no Disney magic. Do not make the wish. Don't say nothing else. Quietly walk away. If anything, be like, I'm sorry. I don't care if you don't even know what you're apologizing for. I'm sorry, my bad, won't happen again. And just step back. Never revisit it. Just leave it alone. Because it take a person to get to I wish you would. Okay? If you hear somebody say, okay, see, I'm about to catch a case. Instant de-escalation, regulation, breathing, step back, survey the area, check your perimeter, because somebody done triggered them. And they at that point where they're not acting in their true grown people, I love kids self. They done hit the point where they done forgot that the kid a kid. And you got like a 40-year-old person ready to walk up on a 14-year-old full throttle. That's when you got to be like, whoop, beep, 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 slow down. That's when you just got to look out for your neighbor. Okay, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? That's when you're going to have to pull some Mr. Rogers and be like, whoop. All right, let me help some people out. Because Daniel Tiger about to get his butt kicked. Cultural competency 101. Okay, if you need to check the Urban Dictionary, go on, look it up. Okay, words of the day to look up. Remember, I wish you would. You being messy, you nasty. Now that nasty could go a couple ways, so check that up. That could probably go about 3 or 4 ways, depending on who said it. To all of these comments, whatever you doing, just stop. Pretend it's a fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop what you saying, drop out of the conversation, roll out. Because nothing you say at that point is going to help the conversation. And when you walk away, don't walk away and look disgusted. Kind of put your hair down like, oh, my bad. Like you just heard something like, oh, dang, I feel really bad because you in this, ooh. Don't add to it. Just shrink back. Why? Not because you a punk, but because you're not stupid. Okay? This is not the moment to just be all extra. And this ain't the moment to ask for clarity. Y'all keep that cognitive coaching stuff in your pocket. It's excellent, but not right now. Don't paraphrase. No. So what are you wishing? This is not a paraphrase moment. This is not a clarity moment. So tell me more about the case you're. It is. Don't use none of that stuff in this moment, because you're gonna get what you're gonna get, and you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Notice how my voice. Notice and I'm sure comes from a beautiful culture, because that don't sound nothing English. That word sounds like it came from a sound that goes with a beautifully flavored tribal tongue. That was a warning, like, don't do it. Y'all. All right. You want more cultural competency? Check with somebody who can help you. It's not gonna be me, because I ain't no long hauler. I can help you for a moment, then you want to find a better resource. But for today, I just had a feeling some of y'all need to be on guard, because I don't want you to get your full feelings hurt and then be acting extra when somebody hurts your feelings. And then instead of talking to the person, because y'all know some of y'all go straight to your boss, because you still ain't got to the point where you can just go to another grown person and be like, okay, so the other day you said this, and I'm just, see, yeah, you got to give it some like settling time to be like, okay, my bad. Okay, so clearly I did something that I shouldn't have did. Now I don't want to do that again. What I do, and how can I, like, could you help me with that one? Like, come at them like a day or 2 or 3 days later when they have a really great day, bring a snack or something, do that, and work that thing out. But don't go straight to your supervisor and boss and be like, well, so-and-so, I felt threatened. First of all, really? Okay, right. Well, I feel threatened that you, never mind. Okay, that's a whole nother one too. All right, love y'all, bye.